high days and holidays of the year, we have these special events, of which this is one. And I thought it was long past time when this gang calendar was celebrated in epic verse. But I don't do epic verse. Smutty doggerel I do. That's what you got. So I'm going to give you a piece here, which is plagiarised, of course, from, in this case, from a wonderful piece by Noel Coward called "I Went to a Marvellous Party." But before I read it, I must make one small statement on the advice of my lawyers. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events and incidents are either the products of the author's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. The gang, with good reason, marks every season with gaiety, laughter and fun. For life is too short, and we reach a good sport, and we know it's who played, not who won. So we're all making hay, and we're frightfully gay, and we really don't care what other people may say. Westfield gets weirder, and really much queerer than Rome at its height. Why, last Saturday night, I went to a marvellous party. Literary night at the Shah's. It was terribly smart, and in the name of high art, none of the ladies wore bras. We played some wonderful games when a brew read E.L. James, and Dom started getting quite bold. But after too much cheap wine, he twisted his spine. My dear, he's just getting too old. Fred started singing at midnight and didn't stop singing till 4. But we knew the excitement was bound to begin when Mary got blind on vermouth and gin and stuck Rick's gouty toe with a drawing pin. I couldn't have liked it more. I went to a marvellous party, a Memorial Day barbecue. For the gang's annual spring fling, we throw off everything and put our physiques on full view. Of course, not to any Tom, Dick or Harry, but I do have to say Hawaiian shirts are passé, but no one has told darling Barry. We all laughed at Jack, he was having such fun. Who knew you could do that with a hamburger bun? I think it must leave him quite sore. Red wine is so toxic when drunk with grilled cheese that Erry let his Bermudas hang down to his knees while Alice performed an Israeli striptease. I couldn't have... Whether it's splash of Thai or shared pizza pie or Bombay bistro, wherever we go, we're always meeting and eating. Our diet is quite self-defeating. On our waistline it's starting to show. But the diet is cast, and on Saturday last I went to a marvellous party at Sharon and Bill's at the shore. At this annual bash, we all make quite a splash in swimsuits from days of yore. When Jim rolls in the shoals, we shout, "There she blows!" and Lois does silly Pratt Falls. We play all kinds of games. We play Scrabble and bocce. Just look at the size of Bill's balls. No alcohol at the beach, we are told, but Sharon always has something to pour. I don't know what she puts in her Long Island iced tea, but Susan suddenly shouted fiddle-dee-dee and ripped off her clothes and leapt into the sea. I went to a marvellous party when the Browers came back from Maine. It was mass euthanasia for the local crustacea. They've got 24 lobsters again. Don was there wearing his new kipper. Oops, he forgot to pull up his zipper. Oh well, a dead bird never falls from its nest. Steve drones on about meter to Michelle and Peter. God, won't he give it a rest? We talked about growing old gracefully, and Kathy, who's 74, said A, it's a matter of being sincere, and B, if you're supple, you've nothing to fear. And she swung upside down from a glass chandelier. 961 Railway Ave is a place where we have all kinds of parties and fun. But on a warm night in June, by the light of the moon, on that nice patio, someone performed fellatio.
Yes, yes.
By who and on whom, I don't know. But on a night to remember, on Friday in November, I went to a marvellous party, Jack and Pam's annual sing-along do. After 6 drinks at the bar, Fred plays his guitar, and Barry and Jeff strum along too. The effort is gallant, considering the complete lack of talent. Thank God Charlie Healy is here. Merv's a total buffoon, and he sings out of tune. Is that a Bronx cheer that I hear? Don't encourage him by calling encore. But Jim Healy puts on a jolly good show. As he plucks away at his old banjo, he can sing, suck, and blow, while Steve bangs away on his double bongo. I went to a marvellous party, filled with Yuletide good cheer. Rick's a marvellous host, but Mary does most of the cooking and cleaning. Libby was there, and she looked like a goddess in a low-cut, full-length, form-hugging, gold lame bodice. Who knew she was 82? And who's that charming old man all the children adore? Long white beard, twinkling eyes, funny hat and gifts galore. Why, that's Ayatollah Khomeini. And now comes the part that we've all waited for. The ladies in turn sit on Santa's knee. And it is said that sometimes Santa's hand roams free.
You know that.
But the wonderful thing is that Santa is me, and I couldn't have liked it more. I went to a marvellous party to ring in a joyous new year. At Angela and Dom's charming new cottage, we stuffed ourselves silly with lentils and sausage, and Fred drank gallons of beer. Steve had some bon mots, which he thought were quite glittering, if he could just get Rick to desist from his wittering. And Terry made the event quite official by capturing it all on 10 megapixels. And a brew sipped a lager and then sang a raga. While Dom asked me to look at a most peculiar lump, and Jim bloviates about Donald Trump. And Jack confesses his urges for Lady Gaga, and Barry reminisces about the film war. But Eileen is working on a wonderful scheme for a novel dessert that's a fetishist's dream. You just can't imagine where she put the whipped cream, and I went to a marvellous party. It's the bloody literary night again.